students, I welcome you all for the online classes. Today we are going to learn first lesson in social studies. Before that, I would like to tell few tips to prevent the spread of the virus. You should be very careful. Wash your hands frequently. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth and nose. Avoid crowded places. Avoid playing outside. Wear a mask if there is need of going out. And be safe at home. Now, I'm going to teach you 3 new words connected to the lesson. First one is heavenly bodies. Heavenly, heavenly bodies. What are they? They are the sun, the moon and the stars are called heavenly bodies. The sun, moon and the stars are called heavenly bodies. Second one is solar system. Solar system. The sun and the 8 planets form the solar system. And third word is the solar energy. The energy obtained from the sun is called solar energy. Now, sun. The sun is the center of the solar system. And all the planets move around the sun. Sun is a huge ball of very hot gases. It is many times bigger than the earth. The sun is the nearest planet to the sun is the nearest star to our planet. The sun is important because it gives us heat and light. Plants make food using the sunlight. The sun is the source of energy. And the energy obtained from the sun is called solar energy. What is solar energy? The energy obtained from the sun is called solar energy. It is used to cook food, to light up streets at night and even to run cars. Next we are going to see about the moon. The moon is round like a sun and it is the closest neighbor of the earth. And seen from the earth, both the sun and the moon appear to be the same size. However, the moon is much smaller than the sun. Why is it looking very big? Because it looks big. It is because it is much closer to the earth than the sun. Moon is much smaller than the sun. It looks big because it is much closer to the earth than the sun. The moon's surface has many big holes called craters. Spelling is C-R-A-T-E-R-S, craters. Craters. The moon's surface has many big holes called craters. The moon moves around the earth. It is the Earth's natural satellite. Just as a planet moves around the sun, a satellite moves around the planet. The moon does not have its own light. Note it, the moon does not have its own light. Only the part of the moon which receives the sunlight has been seen from the earth. The moon does not have its own light. The part of the moon which receives sunlight can be seen from the earth. In 1969, Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin became the first people to land on the moon. In 1969, Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin became the first people to land on the moon. In the moon, there is no air, and no one can live on the moon. Why? Because it does not have air. Next, we are going to the topic, the stars. The stars. Stars. We can see the stars twinkling in the sky at night. The stars. What are stars? The stars are huge heavenly bodies. What are heavenly bodies we actually see in the introduction? The sun, the moon, and the stars are called heavenly bodies. The stars are huge heavenly bodies. They are a big ball of gas. Stars are nothing but they are big ball of gas. They have their own heat and light. They have their own heat and light. The brightest star that we see in the night sky is the Sirius. S-I-R-I-U-S. The brightest star in the sky is called Sirius. S-I-R-I-U-S. Sirius. Some stars appear to form patterns. Patterns are nothing but just the shape. Okay, like the patterns means it looking like a figures looking like an animals or people or any other things. Okay, some stars appear to form patterns. These patterns look like figures of animals or people or things. Such patterns are called constellations. Such patterns are called constellations. Constellations. One constellation that can be seen very clearly is the Great Bear. The name of the constellation is the Great Bear. It's also called Ursa Major. One of the clearly constellations you can see at night is the Great Bear. The other name of it is Ursa Major. Some other constellations are Scorpius, the scorpion, Leo, the lion, and Orion, the hunter. Okay, that's all our lessons today. We'll have a short, quick recap. Okay, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the 8 planets are called heavenly bodies. The sun is made up of very hot gases. The moon is much closer to the earth than the sun. And stars have their own heat and own patterns in the sky. That's all for your lessons today. Thank you.